Welcome back to the channel here at SSS Sneak, where we start your problems and seal them so that we can seize them for your healing. Greetings, my dear lovely viewers and subscribers. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe and hit that bell if you're new to the channel, so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Remember, it's essential that you subscribe and hit that bell to stay informed on what's new coming in. With that being stated, I look forward to seeing what you all have to say in the comments, as I read each and every last one of my comments. Let's get right into these messages. Today, I will be pulling messages on the situation between Will Smith and Chris Rock. Let's get into these hidden messages to see the hidden truth behind this scheme. Was it rigged? Was it staged? Or was that Will Smith's truthful actions? Keep in mind that these messages are general and that they may or may not resonate with the current circumstances. This is for entertainment purposes. Messages are also time fluent. If you want to inquire about a personal reading, drop down in the description box down below, as I will have my Facebook linked, as well as my number in which you can text me personally to contact me for a reading. I will only respond to text messages. I will not answer phone calls. I will only respond to text messages. Again, I will repeat it. I will only respond to text messages. My personals are $2 a minute with a minimum purchase of $12 for the first 10 minutes. I also have more deals we can establish upon inquiry. Now that that's adjourned, the first message I have here present is, I love you unconditionally. I feel like this is how Will Smith feels about Jada Pinkett, his wife. Tell me more information on the situation between Will Smith and Chris Rock. Ooh, this fell out. So this is a bad falling out. It says, I look for you everywhere. It's in reverse. This may be Chris Rock's energy right here, where I feel like he has cut all ties between him and Will Smith. It seems like in this situation, he no longer wants to be bothered by neither one of them. He no longer invests his energy and or time into Will Smith or Jada Pinkett Smith of any nature. Now, this action seems to have been one that's real. Seeing as though I love you unconditionally was the first message that came out, and the energy is strong in this situation. Also, I have here, I wish I had treated you better. Now, I feel like this is Will Smith's energy. He may feel as though he wished he had not slapped Chris Rock on stage, wishing that he had taken a different type of precaution when it came to the situation, meaning that the situation could have been handled differently. It could have been handled better than it was. Also, I love you in reverse came out, so I just don't feel like the situation between Chris Rock and Will Smith will ever be the same again. It seems like Chris Rock has lost a lot of love for Will Smith as a brother. I do see Will Smith trying to resolve issues between him and Chris Rock, but it just looks like Chris Rock doesn't want anything to do with him. 6 of Wands came out, so I see Chris Rock just completely walking away from this family, focusing on himself, staying to himself, staying off of social media, and just worrying about what he needs to do as an actor in his career to keep himself relevant. Whereas I feel like Will Smith has lost a lot of respect for his own actions that he decided to make. A lot of respect he lost simply as an artist, as an actor, as a promoter, as a businessman. He has lost lots of respect for what he do and as a human on this planet, period. Now I do want to say that I actually like Chris Rock. I really like Chris Rock. I liked him as an actor. I like his movies. I love his television shows or any type of appearances that he may pop up in. I love to see him eating and doing well. I'm actually proud of him for the way that he handled the situation. I know a lot of people may have handled that situation completely different. Totally different, actually. It could have been on the news. It could have been a huge fight on the news. So I'm really proud of Chris Rock in the way that he handled that situation. Now, continuing on with this reading here, you have here the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the Eight of Swords sits at the bottom of the deck, and then you have Three of Cups in reverse. You got the Seven of Wands. You also got the Sun card in reverse with the Hermit upright and the Hangman in reverse. I just don't feel like this can be rekindled. I don't feel like this can be rekindled. This was a complete embarrassing moment for Chris Rock. And now it's embarrassing for Will Smith. The moon sits here in reverse. So Will Smith may not actually feel as bad as he make himself to be. See, if the moon was upright, I could have said something differently. But since it's in reverse, it's not really sitting in an energy of thinking about what happened thoroughly, but more so trying to clear the air, clear his name, because Eight of Swords is here. So that's wrapped up in a conspiracy almost. A lot of jealousy, a lot of having to sit in his own energy of downright and awful. Headaches. Being sleep deprived. All of this is falling on himself. This is why he's apologizing, to clear his name. I also seen the Fool in reverse sticking out. So this is almost literally a situation where one does not feel bad about what happened, but more so the consequences they have to face after it happened. Well, ain't that a bitch? You got the Three of Cups here in reverse and the Seven of Wands. So I do feel like in this energy, Will Smith is fighting to keep his name relevant. He's fighting the walls that people have built on him. I don't feel like nobody really wants to communicate with Will Smith at all. There's no third-party resolutions. There's no organization that's trying to hear him out. No one really cares at this point about what Will Smith has to say. So he's working really hard to almost build a new character of himself. It's like he has to start back over from the ground up. This is why he's trying to clear his name. I do feel like Chris Rock may have new ambassadors, or there's something new occurring in Chris Rock's life. He may even be working on a new movie and we don't know about it, but I definitely feel this energy of something new that's major coming in for Chris Rock. The Sun sits here in reverse, the Hermit sits here, and the Hangman sits here in reverse. Now remind you, the Sun card sits here in reverse, so there's really nothing eagerly happy occurring in Will Smith's life right now. It seems like everything is being taken away. He may just feel like his life has got swiped away from him overnight. So, while Chris Rock has gone hermit, he's not publicly announcing anything. He's not putting himself out there as much. And what I mean by putting himself out there as much is being very social on social media, letting people know what's going on in his life. He may just pop up with something, and that'll be the indication that he's doing something new. Whereas in the past, he may have kept everyone informed on his next move. He's not doing that anymore. He's become way more to himself. He's become way more quiet. The Hangman is here in reverse. He's become way more competitive, and he also has become way more analytical. So let's get into how Chris Rock felt after the slap. You have Temperance and Ten of Swords. Oh, this is Sagittarius energy. This is like someone wanting to spaz. This is the fire in your soul, just burning of steam, just a lot of swords, a lot of pain, miserable. Someone wants to say miserableness loves company. And in this energy with this Ten of Swords, it's just like he's feel completely in shambles. It's not like he wanted to lose a friend, and it's not even like he meant any harm. And this is what destroys him in this Ten of Swords energy. The fact that he has so much patience with this Temperance card, he has so much patience in handling this situation by going hermit and not saying anything, proves the type of man he is. It proves his character. The Magician sits here in reverse. He could have went and done something very deceptive to destroy Will Smith's character, and I feel like there's something he knows about Will Smith that is the reason why Will Smith is backtracking and trying to clear his name. I can simply say one thing that will destroy this man's whole entire career, because he knows him like this. But the fact that he's staying in his Temperance energy, Chris Rock, that is a real man move, because this one thing with this Magician in reverse could destroy Will Smith completely. But he decided to take those 10 swords instead and go hermit and become in that Temperance energy. What also sticks out is the Hangman again. I cannot make this up. You seen the Hangman for yourself come out in 2 separate decks. Chris Rock has been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of changing, a lot of self-healing. He's been focusing on himself and also his career, but he's been focusing on his outlook. Let's see. Lastly, I want to get into the hidden truth and agenda of how does Will Smith truly feel after smacking Chris Rock. Now, in this energy, we do see where we do see where Will Smith has been trying to clear his name. It seems in this energy that's most important that he clear his name. You have You Belong to Me came out in reverse. It's almost like he's not really taking any type of credibility, accountability, responsibility for his true actions. So he may not have straight up apologized. I allowed others to come in between us. Now, I do see where he feel bad that he lost a friend. He lost a brother because he stepped out of character. And he no longer has this person in his corner to defend him for anything. And Chris Rock may have defended Will Smith when the August Alsina shenanigans went abroad. And this really eats at Will Smith, the fact that Chris Rock was a real brother to him. And he has lost that. But not only has he lost Chris Rock, he has lost his name in this history of being Will Smith. All because of his actions. At the bottom of the deck you have, I am getting myself together. You need to be getting yourself together, Will Smith. You need to get it together. You can't be going around smacking people. You gotta calm down. You gotta learn how to control that aggression, control that anger, and use it for something else. Hell, you rap, let it out in the music. Let it out in the acting scene. You have to understand anything you do is gonna leave a mark because you are in this high power. People are looking up to you, Will Smith, and you have really set back a lot of generational curses with this action.